Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is Rudy here with your Untitled, and today we are here out in Spruce Grove, and we actually have a project lawn for top dressing slash leveling the lawn in some areas and then overseeding. So what we did so far is we mowed the lawn real shorter than we usually do when we do regular lawn maintenance. You want to cut it like just about an inch or an inch and a half. So what that does, it basically makes the process of raking in the dirt easier. When I say like raking in the dirt, which is basically like your top dressing process. So you want to mow it short. Then we have an aeration done. Basically pull out plugs out of the dirt. And we did rake those up in this case because the plugs would be basically in the way when we rake in the loose soil. So in that case, we basically picked them up and put them in the compost bin. Then we applied some seeds. Before we put down any extra dirt, we put down seeds because the idea is to have proper seed to soil contact. So we put down one layer of seeds first, then we leveled out the areas that were kind of like dippy and undulating and uneven. So we had those areas addressed. And then we did the top dressing actually with our top dressing walk behind machine, where we apply between 1/8 and 1/4 inch of top dressing material. You can either use regular topsoil or compost mix or premium garden mix, basically high in nutrients and giving basically covering for the seeds. And after that, you want to have another run of seeds on top of the dirt. And what you then want to do, then you want to rake it all in. To have real good seed to soil contact and to embed the seeds basically in the existing turf bed and soil, sprinkly new soil that's basically sitting on top of the turf and on top of the seeds. And what you then want to do is set up a water system if you are short on time for committing for the next 2 to 3 weeks, maybe even longer depending on the weather, to keep the seeds moist, because they need to stay moist all day long. They can't dry out. If they dry out, they will get damaged or they won't even germinate in the first place. So that's the process of top dressing. In this case, we had some leveling of the lawn too, but if you're just top dressing, you're basically just sprinkling a thin layer up to 1/4 inch onto your lawn, rake it in, and then work the seeds into that soil, into the existing turf that you previously have cut very short, because that makes it way easier than working with a longer lawn. Because that raking in is quite a physical process. So you want as little resistance from the raking against the turf as possible. That's why we actually cut it so short. And you got to pick up the clippings too, because you want as a clean base as possible. Yeah, so in the end, watering is crucial. If you do all this work, you got to make sure that you water properly. Kentucky bluegrass can take up to 21 days, like 3 weeks, in order to germinate. That doesn't really mean you see anything after 3 weeks. There will be some seeds, ryegrass, that will pop up earlier, like after around 10 days. So don't be discouraged if you don't see much in the first 3 weeks. Just keep going with the watering. Hold off with your mowing yet, because you don't want to run over those little seedlings and like fresh seeds laid out. So hold your foot traffic to a bare minimum, and voila, Before you know it, you have a lush green lawn again and thick turf. That's the main goal, to thicken up the turf and bring in new species and better species of seeds to your existing turf. And that way you will have better chances choking out the weeds in the future. If you have any questions, comment below, contact us, check out our website, yourYardService.com. Give us a call, 780-218-8134, and see you in the lawn or in the dirt